Hi everyone, I have some breaking news to share with you. An Illinois federal judge has just blocked the public charge rule, and he's applied this block nationwide. This is amazing news for thousands of people looking to apply for their green card. In this video, I'm going to share with you the important details that you need to know about, so stick around. Hi everyone, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Ashuri, and I'm a U.S. immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with what's going on in immigration. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. So let's get started. As I mentioned earlier, I have some breaking news to share with you. An Illinois federal judge has officially blocked the public charge rule. So for those of you that don't know, the public charge rule is a special rule which allows USCIS to weigh various factors to decide whether to approve or deny certain green card cases. So basically, through the public charge rule, USCIS can weigh various factors such as somebody's employment history, their education level, their English speaking ability, or their previous use of public benefits such as food stamps. And basically, the USCIS officer can look at those factors to see whether the person is likely to become a public charge, basically whether they're likely to rely on public benefits in the future. If the USCIS officer determines that the person is likely to become a public charge, then they can deny their green card application for certain cases. Since the public charge rule was implemented in 2019, it has faced many lawsuits, which brings me to the breaking news of today. Today, Judge Gary Feinerman ruled that the public charge rule violates the Administrative Procedure Act. Based on his ruling, Judge Feinerman has blocked the public charge rule nationwide. This is fantastic news for thousands of immigrants planning on applying for their green card. Now, I'd like to share my screen with you and go over the conclusion of Judge Feinerman's ruling. Okay, everybody, take a look at this section of the judge's decision. And as you can see here, it's dated November 2nd, 2020. And I'll start right over here. And basically it says, the final rule was substantively and procedurally invalid under the APA. That's the Administrative Procedure Act. And preliminary injunctive relief was appropriate. This court will not stay its vacatur of the rule. And then the conclusion over here says the plaintiff's summary judgment motion is granted. So now that we went over that decision, there's two important points that I want to mention. The first important point is that this block is applying nationwide. This block that Judge Feinerman enacted is not just limited to Illinois. It's being applied nationwide, which is wonderful news. The second important point that I want to mention is that you shouldn't be surprised if this decision is appealed by the Department of Homeland Security. As I mentioned earlier in this video, the public charge rule has faced many lawsuits. And we've seen this situation happen before, where a court blocked the public charge rule, and the Department of Homeland Security appealed the decision, and it went to a higher court, and the higher court upheld the public charge rule. So I would not be surprised if this decision is appealed and potentially overturned. Now here's the interesting point that you should know. In the past, when the public charge rule was reinstated after being blocked, USCIS applied the public charge rule to cases that were already filed. So while this is wonderful news that the judge has blocked the public charge rule, it is still possible that at some point in the future, the public charge rule could be reinstated, and it is also possible that the public charge rule could be reinstated for cases that have already been filed during this period where the public charge rule is blocked. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you got a ton of valuable information from this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, please feel free to share this video with them. As always, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.